Welcome back to your exploration of MassCIS. In this module, Module 2, we will be looking at the assessments found in MassCIS and the assessments that our program uses. This particular module may be a bit longer than the other ones because part of your activities will be to actually go through and take the assessments so that you can see the questions, can see what happens at the end, what sort of report is available. So you will be looking at the interest profile assessments as well as workplace assessments. So the learning goal in this particular module will be to identify and explain types of assessments in MassCIS. Upon completion, you, the learner, will be able to identify and explain one interest assessment found in MassCIS, identify and explain one workplace assessment found in MassCIS, and there actually is an education assessment found in MassCIS, and you'll be able to identify it and explain that. The activities involved with this particular module is taking the assessments. So this is the list of the assessments you will be taking: the career cluster inventory, the interest profiler, the skills, and there's more than one skills assessment. You're going to go in, take a look, try the second two, and view the first two. Work importance locator, and there's a learning styles survey that's embedded in MassCIS as well. For each assessment, prior to actually taking it, you are required to view the tutorial in the user resources and save your results to your MassCIS portfolio once you're finished. So in the resources are found throughout MassCIS at the bottom of the page. Big red arrow is pointing right to them here. There are tools for counselors and teachers and tools for users. Keep in mind that this MassCIS is assigned to our adult learners when they sign into the Career Center. They are required to create a profile. It helps their Career Center caseworker track their activities and job searches, which our adult learners, when they're signed into a Career Center, receive benefits potentially, and this is how it's tracked so that they can get their resources. So we're going to look and work between both the tools for the users and tools for counselors and teachers. So in the tools for counselors and teachers, there is a document for each of the assessment tools found in MassCIS. They're located where you see guides and instructional tools. This is a screenshot, and I opened up the assessment tools. You can see they're all PDFs, and it's found the navigation box to the left. We are going to, for you, be working with the tutorials. This is what our adult learners would use if they were signed into the Career Center, so to get a crash course, if you will, on what the assessment is, what it looks like, and what it does. So I would ask that you look for the assessment tutorial prior to actually taking the assessment. So you're going to view that. If there isn't a tutorial for the assessment you're about to take, check in the counselor teacher side and see if there's a document if you feel you need to have additional help with that particular assessment. So once you finish this module, communication and connection, that's what it's all about. So please email me. Share your reflection on the 2 interest assessments and the 2 workplace assessments. Include in that reflection what to consider, what level of ABE learners is appropriate for what assessment? Can the skills help the ABE learners gather information about themselves for future job searches? Why or why not? As you work through these assessments, think about the adult learners you're working with and what their level is. Is there an assessment that's better for the higher level learner versus the lower level learner? So enjoy, and I will look forward to your email and your connection to the MassCIS assessments.